Alrighty then. Hello everybody, and welcome to what is now part 5 of my little Minecraft Let's Play of Liminal Industries. Whatever time you're watching this, if it's right now, or during some other day, I hope that you enjoy the show. So, let's get right into this, shall we? As you can see, I have a little couch now. But on top of that, one of the bigger changes to this room, you may notice, all the cabinets in that back hall right there are gone. And if you can't notice from my back, I have a lovely new addition in the form of a backpack. I'll get to how I got that in a minute. But as you can see here, all the furniture is just now gone, save for the sink and the 2 cabinetries over here. Now, the last time I streamed this, I said that I would be doing a bit more progress than before. So, first off, I've moved the farm. All of my berries are going to be growing over here now. But, to put that aside, I've been a little bit busier than that. So, as you can see here, we took the infinite water source and through a lot of finagling with create, because I'm not the most create inclined person. I created crushing wheels powered by this steam engine. And the way it gets powered is it sucks up from this infinite water source, heated up by a basic burner, and whenever I start cranking this thing right here, it causes everything to start spinning. Which means I can take that hopper right here, we have a wooden hopper, and use it to collect the things that fall and dispense them in here. Which is how we've been getting sand, as well as snad. The way we got snad was we take the sand, we used the mechanical press over here, and essentially we gave the sand brain damage. And being honest, that's basically what it is. On top of that, finally figured out how to get living wood to start progressing that. The Pure Daisy set down over here. I realized what I had to do was I was using the wrong kind of oil. So I made this thing, which is a coke oven. Basically, when I use this by putting furniture in it, for example, all the cabinets I used to have over there, it dispenses charcoal, and lots of it. And on top of that, though, it gives a byproduct, which is called cresset oil. Whenever we take the cresset oil, put it in a bucket, and then surround that bucket in a crafting table with wooden planks, we get treated planks. And these, when surrounding this right here, are what gives us our little goodie, the living wood. Another thing as well, we've improved storage. The little doodads in here, back rooms and ingredients and stuff. Random stuff. Blocks and furniture. Ores and different materials. And this is where our plants and stuff with farming will be. May not stay entirely consistent with that, but we'll try our best. We still have everything in here. But before I start working on what it was I was going to do here, I'm going to explain how I got a backpack. Because, for anyone that isn't aware of this, the only way you can get a backpack is you need the leather, of course. But in order to get the leather, you're supposed to go to the Nether first. I didn't do that. So, we'll make our way this way, and we're gonna go make a little visit over to where we have that little four-way blocked off. I also discovered something else about the four-way that's not very good. More on that in a minute. Alright, so, among a lot of other things that I've been doing, there's something else I worked on that I got set up in here. You'll already notice something different. This right here, since, there's things like height limits and stuff like that, and, we can't break these blocks, something I worked on and created was a mob farm using the husks in the center. The way it works is I hop up here and essentially I just wave myself around at around this distance, making sure I stand right here, and then all of our little buddies will start spawning in. And it doesn't take them very long to spawn in either. I will say one thing. While I was working on this, I was planning on making little bridges around here so I could still have access to all the different hallways. I will be doing that still, but I stopped because I unfortunately made a discovery with that room over there. Simply put, just like there is warped husks that we have in here, there's also warped spiders, spawners. And there's a room over there, basically from wall to roof to ceiling, what in the world? From floor to roof. It's covered in that stuff right there. In other words, lots of spiders. And the bad news is, I did a little testing. They are immune to my sneaking method. And on top of that, they hit like a truck. Because even I know I don't have a lot of armor on, but even then, they can almost two-shot me. They are very strong creatures. Alright. So now then, about my friends down here. Every so often, one of them will spawn that is very special. So special that they have a backpack and armor. And by killing them, I have a good chance of getting said armor. More than that, though. Backpacks. Alright, that's enough for now. What I did was I made myself a little roof over these guys because I noticed that when I was doing it before, I would smack them and they would travel a little bit further away than I wanted to. So by making a little roof for this little miniature corridor here, I can smack them and they don't travel very far. More so than that, so that they all round up here, I shaped this thing like this, so that way they would be more inclined to run towards the center than anywhere else. On top of that, if they are on the sides, whenever you smack them, they immediately will all start to run towards the center. As you can see here, this is one of the special guys I was talking about. He's got a backpack. And another one of them has a frying pan. We're basically going to kill that guy and see if he gives us any goodies. Yep, there's another backpack. Now what we do is put that on. Hop up here. We just sneak our way in here. We can collect all our goodies. We can just hop right back out. And rinse and repeat. Now, the only thing I will say that I did as a kind of safety precaution was these slabs right here. Because apparently there's a good chance that baby zombies can appear. Baby husks. And with how fast these guys run, I don't want to take any chances. But something that's been happening that's been very good luck is that these backpacks that they'll give me not only will sometimes be upgraded, sometimes they'll also have materials. For example, iron and diamonds. And thus far, I have collected enough iron to be able to make an iron pickaxe. At least I think I have. I'd have to double check again. But I guess now so, more than that. I have diamonds. So that means I can make a diamond pickaxe. I'm not going to, though. Not just yet. I want to make sure first that there's nothing else I could be missing that might need either of these. So for now, we'll head back. Oh, one more thing real quick. I made a discovery because I never actually went this way. So yeah, there's this little area down here. We have, plates on the floor. And, if we walk all the way around, well, I don't really have an explanation for this, if I'm being honest. It's, interesting to say the least. Oh yeah, this was a quest reward. I got a fish. I'm so sorry if that chair freaks out anyone else. Oh. So, something not really needed but useful that we can now do. We can light up this really dark area. Ta-da! No longer just a dark and gloomy hallway. Now, time for today's fun. Ow. So, per the title of the video, or the stream, whichever one really, I guess whenever you're watching this, we're going to be breaking down the walls of reality. In other words, we're going to be leaving this place, and we're traveling to the Nether. But before we do that, I don't know about y'all, but I'm quite tired of munching on just berries. So, we're gonna make something. We're gonna make sugarcane, and then we're making liminal jam. Now, thankfully, this stuff is actually fairly easy to make now that we have access to living wood. So, first things first, take 2 of these. Actually, yeah, I was right, 2 of these. And that'll give us a twig. We're gonna be making 2 twigs. That's interesting. peculiar. You know, I don't actually usually do anything with Botania. Something tells me I'm probably going to be changing that. Okay. So, what I need to do first is declutter my inventory. And on top of that, I'm going to be optimizing my cobblestone generator as well. We have a few little goodies that we're going to be working on today. There we go. Ta-da! I need one more. Alright. And then now what we do is we break these. I'm gonna put this here. And because of the way wood hoppers work, I had to place this second. So now we can do that. And now it's connected to that chest. In other words, when I do this, right in the hopper, right in the chest. Also, the way that I've been getting coal over here is we take these and just slap those in there, and it doesn't need any other fuel source. It just automatically will make a whole block of charcoal out of one piece of furniture. It doesn't matter what it is as long as it's furniture. Very nice. I wish I could use these, but unfortunately, I can imagine it'd be a bit harder for plates to really produce coal. So in the meantime, we'll just put these over here with miscellaneous stuff. These will go in here. Organize that a little bit. Oh yeah, if it's not obvious, I was using the cobblestone generator a little bit. Got us a little bit more of a stockpile. So now, I'll go ahead and put those up there. That in there. Do that next. Take this over here and convert this real quick. There we go. I forgot about this one. Now, this is one of the thingies that actually drops from the zombie husks, as you might have seen earlier. As the name implies, we use these to give ourselves XP. I'm gonna hold on to them for now, though, because, quite frankly, just killing that massive mob whenever I'm over there is already giving me plenty. So I think I'll put these in here, because they're technically farm. Alright. My head's getting a little bit scrambled. Oh boy. Okay. Take these. I'm gonna take 2 of those. We're gonna come over here. Just go. We'll put our 2 coal in here. We'll light this up. And now it's getting heated, so then we can do this. And basically, we have to do our part of this little machine by pumping water into it. And when we do that, it makes the whole thing come to life. And gives us more goodies. Because we now have infinite cobble, that means we now have infinite sand. Because of infinite gravel. And because of infinite gravel, we have infinite clay and infinite flint. So, take that out, take that out. As you can see, we need our green petal and our lime petal, our 2 pieces of paper, and 2 seeds. So we'll go back over here. We'll take out our flower pouch, take out 2 seeds, do a quick check. Alright, good. Take those and that. Put that back up there. Grab these. Put those up there. These down here. Oh, I almost forgot our 2 paper. Now, the reason why I'm only making 2 sugarcane is because I remembered something quite useful about this right here, which is snad. Basically, when we put the sugarcane on top of this, it's gonna grow very fast. So, do that. I almost forgot the twigs. There we go. Ta-da! And there you have it. We now have sugarcane. The next thing we'll be doing, we're going to head over to our farm corner over here. Let me really quick grab some slabs. Alright. What we're gonna do, I don't actually remember if this is infinite or not. So, what we're gonna do is right here against this wall, make a nice little infinite source. Oh, never mind, it is infinite. I'm a bit silly. Alright. I'm gonna take that out. And do this right here. It's honestly kind of perfect. And watch this. Already grown. This stuff is so quick. go. Alright. I think I'll stop there for now. Alright. Now, for that liminal jam I was talking about. For that, we need a copper pot and a campfire. So, first things first. Take those out. And then convert all of this into sugar. That's 2 steps down. Next, we need to make our copper pot. So we'll grab that. Yep, we'll grab that. Head over here. Grab some wood out of here. And our copper. Make ourselves a nice, lovely wooden spoon. Put that there. Do that, like so. And we now have ourselves a nice copper pot. That up there. Now to make a campfire again. Okay. There we are. Do that. And also, because we're going to need it, take that, put that in there, and that in there. And I think I'll keep all of these over here. So, we take this, and we'll set it down right here. And then, poof. We now have ourselves a nice little copper pot we can use for cooking. Now, while the bottles are being made, we're going to put this in here like that, this up here, and this right next to it. And that'll start the process for jam. Yep, all we need now is the bottles. Where did I put all my bowls again? There they are. Go ahead and take some more of that out. There. That there. Like that. Get that all nice and ground up. I love watching this stuff move. my mistake. I didn't do it long enough. That should be good now. Yep, there we go. It's all been turned into gravel. So now we'll take that, drop that up here. So y'all can watch it a little bit. Oh crap. I'm getting a little bit too hungry. That'll be good for now. There we are. We have to get this going again. Yep, as you can see, that's all been converted. And we're getting ourselves plenty of sand now. There we go. Let's first see just how many this will give us. Let's see. 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. We're definitely gonna need a lot more. But in the meantime, that'll do. We take our bottles. And we now have 15 liminal jam. And these are a lot better than our silverfish little stew. As you can see, we get a lot more saturation and food out of it. Very good. I will admit the sipping, slurping sound is new. kind of thought that would burn me. There we go. There we go. Lots and lots of jam. Now we're good to go. Since these are about to break, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. There we go. We now have a much better food source. Alright, now, to continue progressing. Toast. There we are. Now for the interesting thing. The nether. Oh right, hold on, I forgot. There's one more thing I have to do before I can go to the nether. Silly me. We need living wood and our ash alloy. There we go. Head over here. What was that recipe again? Okay. There we are. We now have 2 deployers. And those will go right up here. Now then. Oh, hi, Essie. You probably didn't see it, but we got a lot of things done. So for one, I have a crushing wheel now, as well as a steam engine. Did a bit more work with Botania, and now we have sugarcane and a new food source. We have a coke oven now, which is how I get the oil for the living wood that I was missing last time. We have backpacks, which I got by converting the husk area over there into a mob farm. I can actually really quickly, because I'm not going to do anything over there, show that off. Right over here. As you can see, oh, right, also, to show y'all what I was talking about, this is the place I call Bad Touch. Very bad touch. It's, scary in here. Simply put. But yeah, this hallway's no longer dark, essay, I remember that. Nice improvement. We have torches now. And most importantly, though, before I forget like an idiot, I'm going to go over here. It was right here. Not really the color I want, but, you know, make do with what we got. We can finally make ourselves a bed. I sleep next to Moai. Doesn't really do any good to sleep though, because, you know, no daytime or nighttime. Now then, time for the fun part. Take these out of here. Now, as you can see, we can get clay from crushing gravel. However, as you can see, the chances are small. But another way is we take our sand and we can boost those odds significantly by bulk washing. So we'll take these out of here. Unfortunately, this actually isn't going to be enough sand, so, yeah, 1 second. Bleh. And now we get her going. Those get all nice crushed up and grinded up. And that should be good now. Go ahead and yoink these out of here. Speed this up a little bit. Put those up there. Now we keep her going. There we are. A nice heaping helping of sand. Now, take that, do that, and that will be enough. So we'll do that, and do a bit more shimmy. We shimmy, shimmy, ah. Drink, swalla la la. Drink, swalla la la, swalla la la, swalla la la. Now, hopefully, drat. Well, looks like we're going to have to use the rest of this. Now we have enough. Good to go. Now we head on over here. And we need 10 buckets. And the reason why is because we're gonna need lava. And in case you don't remember, lava breaks the bucket. So now we got those going. Thankfully, we don't need an absurd amount of concrete anymore. Now we just need a nice, humble amount of cobble. So in this case, we need 50 cobble. Those are done, and those are done. Now then, let's see, there we go. Take that out of there. Right, this one, not the other one. Probably. Put those in there. Those in there. Put these back because we no longer have to use these as a fuel source. And finally, bloop. Now, unfortunately, I do have to kind of sit here and watch these because heated concrete doesn't really stack. I think. Maybe. It might be the lava buckets that don't stack. No, it was the lava buckets. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Now, for this thing, we're going to put it way over here. For that, we need our cobblestone. Reason why is because we need a material that doesn't burn. And basically, since, you know, we can't find obsidian to my knowledge, we gotta do this the Minecraft speedrunner way. Only catch is, I don't know the exact Minecraft speedrunner way, so, we're just gonna be doing this the way that I think I have to. Go ahead and take these out of here. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, we're good to go. Last but not least, water. So long as I'm not stupid, this will be fine. There we are. There's that. One more. Hmm. The question I'm having to ask myself right now, will lava turn into obsidian if water runs into it from the side? 1 second. Okay. So the good news is that it'll work. It just is important that the lava remains a source block when I do it. In other words, I have to be very quick. Okay, last step. Please work. Oh, oh my god, it works. Okay. Oh. Alright, there we go. Nether portal acquired. Alright. Let's get a little bit ready here. Oh boy. I was really worried that wasn't going to work. Alright. Let me check this real quick. Nothing that I could really use these for yet. What about crafting wise? Oh, we have the builder's wands. Yep. Nothing in here is really looking pretty feasible. Honestly, if we had access to gold, I'd say maybe to doing some upgrades for my backpack. Was this one. Okay, let's get all this junk out of here. There we go. This is about to die, so let me real quick you know what? I got the cobble for it. I'm just gonna make fresh tools. Except the shovel. There that goes. Not too sure what the deal with the chess pieces are. Alright, that should do it. Oh. Now we're good. Eh. Okay. Not too sure what the deal with these things are. I'll just keep these in here, I guess. I got really lucky when I was doing these because of the copper backpack. The fact that it had this upgrade was just beautiful. There we go. Got plenty of storage space as well. So, whatever happens in the nether, I'll be ready. Oh. What in the heck? What is that? Ruby? Okay, hang on a second. Alright, I've made my decision. Right, I forgot to bring my spare crafting table. Okay. What the hell? Or I guess lack thereof. Sliding block. Okay, right. Before anything, let's look at what we're supposed to do here. Huh. Don't mind if I do. Love me some pig step. Okay. Backpacks can be made using leather crafted from scrapping books. Okay, so if we scrap some leather, we can get some upgrades. Alright then. A lot of string and cardboard. Wait, no, I'm not gonna make that jump. There we go. Ruby. Doesn't really do anything. Huh. Well. Dang. Alright. Other objectives, right. Lost Eye. Hidden within an infinite library. Somewhere within the infinite library sits a forgotten eye, staring at endless books. Search on top of the giant piles of books and other lost junk. Oh boy. Let me actually see. Dang it. I was hoping that would be glass and not amethyst. Okay. And our third objective. We can apparently break a checkered block. And it gives us black quartz and nether quartz. Huh. Okay then. Let me check something. Okay. I did a little research. Apparently, there might not be much in the way of enemies here. Which is good for me. So this place is just very big and very alone. Well, there we go. Plenty of nether quartz. God, this place is just massive. Oh, another wart. Oh, I'll definitely take these. Right. I should be a bit more careful with just my breaking. I don't want to use my diamond pickaxe too much. pedestal. Hold on, let me see if those are useful. No, but they can be made. Alright then. Oh, it's another cooking pot. This place is just full of goodies that I've been needing. A pumpkin, okay. Hmm. Oh. Hello, Mr. TNT. Hmm. I saw a ladder. Yeah, over there. There's another crafting table and a furnace. Honestly, the way this is kind of shaped right here in a curve makes me think that this is like signs of another person having been here before. Probably not recently, but a long time ago. Engineer circuit table? What in the world are you? I'm taking you with me. Okay, that's a part of apothecary. I need to take that. Huh. There's just so much. The back rooms, like, I felt so cramped, but this is just like, I almost feel overwhelmed. There's just so much. Hmm. Nothing else up here. Okay. Do a little investigating. look towards the top. Okay, so that's what shade it is. So that's not it. Okay. Oh wait, there it is. We found it. Okay, so it's on that one over there. Okay. Ooh. Bollocks. Thank goodness I got more saturation than I did before. Oh boy. So it's this one here. What does this activate? Okay, all of that for a redstone lamp seems kind of unlikely. Or not. It's all for a redstone lamp, okay? Don't worry, I'm not forgetting where the thing is. Oh. Taking you back with me. Don't mind if I do. Oh. There's gold nuggets in here. Yeah, Essay, if that's the case, then that means this is probably like our go-to resource gathering place. Spring launcher. gonna do the stupid thing. Oh shit! Okay, that is cool. I am taking that back home. Yeesh. I guess the only thing I'd have to worry about here is just making sure I keep the coordinates of the nether portal down. Unlike the back rooms, I don't actually have to worry about remembering my exact pathing. Here, it's just everything is open. It's honestly amazing. You are mine now. There we go. Now that I think about it, I could actually use it to get up there. Second thought, I can't. I don't have a lever anymore. Okay. Honestly, I'll just dig my way up there, because at least this way I can get more books. And now I can use this. Hello there, you. In you go, I guess. Actually, let me, It's bound to have some other use that I'm not sure of yet. There's another one over there. Okay, we're gonna be a bit quicker about this one. On second thought, I see more redstone. My one weakness, having goodies to collect. Another soap block. Okay, the important thing I remember is that the portal's in that direction. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what it does. I'm interested. Definitely. Oh, goodness. What do you do? Had to find that out later. I wonder if I can use them like Ender Eyes, remembering what's waiting for me at the end. On second thought, never mind. I don't think I want to know. Hello there. Thank you. Man. Before I was kind of filled with like a feeling of like being overwhelmed and shocked, but now I'm like just kind of in awe. It's like every time I walk a little bit further, I just find more things. I guess that's kind of the trap of this place. You keep walking further and further, and just eventually forget where you are, I guess. It probably explains why I'm liking this place so much. It's just scratching like an itch in my head. Inferno explosive. Oh, it's gone now. I was gonna try to pick that up, but I guess not. Okay, we need to actually head back. I'm having trouble wanting to leave. Let me actually grab a little bit of this. Okay, I'll stop. I'll actually stop now. Okay. Oh, God, it's addicting for some reason. Home sweet home? I almost ate my fish. Ooh, lordy. We got so much out of there. Jesus. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we can use the cutting board to get leather. Okay.
Narrator, narrates all. Narrator, off.
I did not mean to turn that on. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Book time. Actually, wait a second. My brain's working. Hold on. I need you guys to be pointing downwards. There we go. Now that I have those, I need a crank. Now, just to make sure, it does work. The only downside is I have to do the placing by hand, but oh well. Actually, I can save myself a lot of trouble. We need ash, and lots of it. Beautiful. Hmm. Oh, there that goes. There we go. Well, that one was stubborn. There we go. I guess y'all finish burning whenever. Not this one. Now, I understand I said I have an idea, and then I just kind of went off to the races. Bear with me. I promise this is something good. Now while that's going... Alright. I need these. There we go. The living wood. Hmm. I'd have enough for 5, okay. Okay. Let me see. Try that. No, don't tell me that doesn't work. You cannot tell me that doesn't work. No, that clearly shows it working. Oh. Or... how do I do this? Do I give it my axe? Oh. It'll actually just hold it, okay. Interesting. I need more than that. There we go. Take all these out of here. Now, the reason why I'm going through all this effort is because that's a lot of books. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, what we do is we take this, that, do this, and that. Never mind, not that. That, I mean. Put that there. Overstressed and more source. Dang it. Okay. Okay, well that'll make it faster at least. Ah! Okay, well how many before it's no longer overstressed? How many? What do you mean? Alright, there's only one way this thing's gonna work. Okay. Thundering outside. Okay. So, very simple. I'm going to use the steam engine and see if that helps it. I say very simple, but nothing is ever hardly that simple. Really hoping this is going to work. I went too high. Ah. Wait, what? No, you're all facing the wrong way. Hey, one second. I gotta go check the weather outside. Okay, just had a little look outside. It is currently pissing down so much rain that it honestly looks like a hurricane. We're not gonna worry about that though. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Okay. Books. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with the weather right now. Kind of a... Oh boy. And now I really hope this works. Please work. It's honestly so saddening. All that and just. Well, that's not what I wanted either. Damn it. Never fucking mind. I give up. I don't understand Create enough for this shit. Dang it. We are about to get so much paper. Already had the sugarcane farm, and now we're just drowning in it. Too much paper. Oh boy. Alright, let's get all these put away. I now have an excess amount of stone axes. Oh boy. Man, that is really loud. Hmm. Yeah. I think this is for, train tracks. And this is something I can't even begin to make yet. Alright, the sticky basket. Function and mechanics. Items inside can only be taken out using hoppers. Entities touching the block can only jump half a block high. Oh yeah, sure enough. Hmm. I wonder. Oh. Oh, okay. And then I can just get it back like that. Okay. Hmm. It feels like that could be useful, but I don't really know how yet. Hmm. Take half of these. Okay, no, the only use these things have is to be nether wart, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them all. Kind of forgot this thing was still burning. Alright, we got some other word out of that. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, it's that easy, okay. Look at all that. Hmm. Oh, it works like an actual chessboard, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Well, looks like I'm never playing that. Hmm. Alright. I'll do some work off camera and see if I can't figure out how to make these work. Again, I'm not the best when it comes to create, so it might take a while. But we've been going along enough as it is. So I think that's enough for now. Thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope all of you have been enjoying the streams. I hope you all have been enjoying this stream. And whenever you feel like watching this, I hope you enjoy it. And whatever day it is, as per usual, hope you have a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night. Bye, everyone.